Hello everyone, my name is Yushi from New York Temple. Thank you for joining. Let me read today's words of wisdom. Today's is from December 9th. People who constantly have negative thoughts while they are alive on earth go to the realm of hell after they die and live there as stray spirits. People who constantly have negative thoughts while they are alive on earth go to the realm of hell after they die and live there as stray spirits. End quote. Thank you, Lord. So this is from his Kyoten, Master's book, An Unshakable Mind. So in a nutshell, you reap what you sow. The fact, we are the decision makers of life in this world and where we end up in the afterlife. It's not because of an exterior factor that changes the courses of our life. It's solely our power to change our destiny. And what is the root cause of all of these effects that occur in the future? It's what we think. So what this sentence is teaching us today is that depending on what you think, you can end up in hell. But depending on what you think, you can also go up to heaven. It really depends on you and how you control your mind, your emotions, your heart throughout your life. So this is a very, I think, important principle that's taught in happy science. In other religions, some religion says that if you don't believe in this, you will fall to hell. So the factor is already outside of them, right? If you don't believe in it, you go to hell. But in happy science, Master Okawa is teaching us that, yes, it's better off to have a religion to believe in because you don't learn about these spiritual teachings in school these days or at your workplace, right? So of course, you get this kind of crucial knowledge, spiritual knowledge and happy science. So yeah, we recommend you believing in it. But the ultimate factor of where you end up in the afterlife is not anything around you, but it's you yourself. So yeah, if you constantly have negative thoughts, unfortunately, you will end up going to hell after you die, and you live there as stray spirits. This is another unique teachings, I believe, of happy science. We have a very clear description of the afterlife, and it's an extension of how you lived your life here on earth. So the beings who are living in hell, they're not like demons that were created in the beginning of this universe where it was created to, purposely hurt people. But they're actually our ancestors. Or it could be even our past selves. In happy science, this merciful teachings that Master has taught us, he's saying that if hell is like a hospital of our souls. Once you awaken to the mistakes you've done in your life, you can actually go back up to heaven. So maybe we ourselves have fallen to hell in the past. Actually, this is the truth. Master has taught us that all of our souls have at least fallen to hell once. And that shows in the instinct of the fear of darkness. You know how when you're a child, you're afraid of the dark? That's not in our DNA program, but it's actually a memory of our souls falling to hell in the past and having scary experiences, and it's inscribed into our soul memory. But anyhow, stray spirits. So, you know how we talk in happy science, we talk about possession by evil spirits. These evil spirits aren't necessarily all demons. They're stray spirits. They're lost souls. They lived their life in a mistaken way and they're still lost in heaven. They're still lost in hell, or they're lost here on earth as earthbound spirits. And because they're so confused and they're so hurt and they don't know what to do, they attach to people, they latch on to people, they possess people who have the same tendencies. Hence, as today's sentence says, if you constantly have negative thoughts, you'll be possessed by these evil spirits. And in the end, because if you constantly have the same repeated thoughts, that will eventually turn into your personality. And your personality is who you are. And when we die, our flesh is gone. What remains is our soul, our mind tendency. So your tendency, your personality is who you're going to be. Your appearance is going to be like that in the spiritual world. Hence, you're creating your own future. That's why I said in the very beginning of this video, you reap what you sow. Therefore, Happy Science talks a lot about self-effort, the effort of changing yourself, becoming closer to God. Instead of asking for God's help, work as hard as you can to become closer to God. And then that extending hand of mercy will come and you can grip it together. Self-help, heaven helps those who help themselves. That is an eternal truth. So, yes, let us make efforts. Your future can definitely still change. And there is one litmus test that you can do to check whether you will fall to hell or not. This is actually written in the Laws of Secret, Masters Kyoten, the Laws series for 2021. In chapter 2, or I'm sorry, maybe chapter 1, in the end part of it, he talks about how if you want to check if you're possessed by evil spirits or not, try reading Master's Kyoten's or listening to Master Okawa's lectures. If you start falling asleep, or even if you can read the letters, the words, if you can't comprehend the meaning, there's some sort of evil spirit possessing you to block you from understanding it. And if you're at that state, it's really dangerous because you will, unfortunately, you are on the fast track of going to, unfortunately, you are going to hell if you can't fix that soul's tendency. So please, even if you think that you're reading a lot of Master's books, if you're not able to comprehend it correctly, maybe there could be something possessing you that's not allowing you to truly grasp the essence of his teachings. And I'm not saying that you're going to fall to hell because of this, but there is a high chances that your mind tendency is more closer to hellish beings, which means there is a probability that you can actually. All right, so let me end today's video by quoting today's words of wisdom. People who constantly have negative thoughts while they are alive on earth go to the realm of hell after they die and live there as stray spirits. Thank you very much.